Today we're going to show you how to set up one of these 16-foot pools. And the first thing you're going to do is take the tarp and spread the tarp out on the place where you're going to put the pool. You're going to lay the pool out, and you want to make sure that all the way around the edge that there's nothing that's going to, when you fill up the pool, that will bulge out and pop the pool. So you got to make sure to stay clear of everything on the sides. And as you're positioning it, you want to make sure that the inlets and outlets are on the side wherever you're going to run the filter with the electricity. So we've got it over on this side. You just take an air pump for an air mattress and put it in there, and then take a few pumps. Now that the ring is inflated, we're going to try to make the inside as flat as possible. You don't want any of the wrinkles in there, because once you fill it up with water, you'll feel those wrinkles. So the best way to straighten it out is to have several people each pulling from the edges. The next thing to do is you're going to fill the pool with a shallow layer of water, and as you do that, you're going to try to flatten out the wrinkles even more. Continue to pull the edges out so that it stays flat. Next, we're going to set up the ladder. So there are 4 poles, and you're going to take an A pole and a B pole and make sure that the edges are pointing outward. And then you'll take a step. It also has an A and a B on it, and you're just going to slide it on that side and that side. And then you're going to take the little pegs and put them into the spots. Now we're going to take the 2 edges of the ladder and put the loop around the top. So you'll notice that one of the holes is bigger, and you want to put that on the outside. Then you're going to take the screw, put it through the hole, then put the washer and the plastic nut on the top. Then you're going to repeat 3 more times. Make sure each time that the bolt is going outward so that you don't scrape your legs when you're using the ladder. And then you're going to want to go back and you're going to tighten it with a pliers and a screwdriver to make sure that it's very tight. And now the crossbars for added stability. Same way, make sure that the screw is going outward. As the pool's filling, we're going to get some of the tubes in the filter set up, so I've got some of the parts here, and we're going to show you how to assemble those. For this particular pool, there are 2 outlets and 1 inlet, so we're going to put those together. So you twist these together, and then you need to make sure that it's aligned with that hole. You're going to put one of the screws in that side, and then another screw on the other side. Then repeat with the second one. And then for the inlet where it's putting the water into the pool, there's a hole here but not on the white part, so all you have to do is twist it together. You don't need to put a screw into this one. Now for the hoses, there are 4 sections of hose. One of them is longer and then 3 are shorter. So you're going to start with the 3, and you're going to make a T out of the section of 3. So slip the hose over the plastic piece. Make sure that the black rubber ring is still in place. Then take the plastic tightener and tighten that up. Take the next hose, make sure the ring is in place. And the third one. You can see that the ring slid out of place on that one, so you got to make sure to take that back off and put it on again. So when you're done, you've made a T. So these 2 ends are going to go to the outlets on the pool, and then this end of the T is going to go directly into the filter. You're going to continue to let it fill until the outlets have risen to the level where the water will start coming out. So they're fine to leave until it gets to that level. We're going to add a second hose to speed things up a little bit. Once you've got the pool that is filled up to almost the spot where the the inlets and outlets go, then it's time to start hooking up the hoses. And so this particular pool has 2 hoses that are going to be going out, and then one that is the longer one that's going to be going in. There are 2 different types, so these are the ones where the water is flowing out, and this is the one where the water is going to be flowing back in. So I'm going to take this and put it in through the pool and out this hole. So you can see that. The blue insert goes all the way through. I'm going to slide this on as far as I can get it. And I'm going to attach this to it. Okay. The second one, same thing. I'm going to put it into the water and through this insert. And now I'm going to attach this side. That's going to go on the side where the water goes back in. So same thing, I'm going to put it through the pool and then put the longer hose on this one. Now the one where the water is flowing out is lower on the pool, so it's important to take the 2 lower ones, and then if you look over here, that's going to go to the top one, the higher one of these. So I'm going to attach that. And this is the one that the water is going to flow. It's going to flow out of here on the bottom and then flow back into the pool. This is an air valve. For now, we're going to leave that closed, but eventually we're going to want to open this up. Now we can let it fill until it's got more water to start filtering through, and then we'll plug it in and start the filter. So you can see there's a little bit of air, so the way we'll get that out is by unloosening the air valve and letting some water out. So we're going to let it fill a little bit more. You don't want to get it too full. And then we're going to turn on the filter and let the filter start running. We're going to let it fill up a little bit more. Then we're going to put a cover over it for the night and then let it warm up tomorrow before we let the kids swim in it. A couple of final tips. The first one is make sure that you turn off the filter when you're swimming. Second one is you can put a cover over your pool at night. That'll keep it a lot cleaner. Third one is make sure to test the chemical levels of your pool. And then the fourth one is you can take the ladder out if you want a little bit more space when you're swimming. Other than that, now it's time to enjoy the pool.